All right. We'll wait here a little bit. We'll wait a little bit. See who comes on here. All right. What's up, everybody? A little late night chat with you guys. Never hurt anybody. All right. I'll wait a little bit here. See what's everybody up to. Friday night up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Friday night, dude. What's everybody up to tonight? Y'all getting ready for the game tomorrow? Honolulu versus the Rams. All right. What's everybody up to? Anybody alive out there? So it's kind of late. I usually don't get on this late, but Friday night, you know what I mean? Kind of just chilling here at the house. What's everybody up to? What's everybody up to? What's up, everybody? Yeah, go ahead, hit the like button on this video here. We're gonna just talk about a couple things here real quick. Obviously, the Cowboys playing their second preseason game against the Rams over in Hawaii, so that'll be pretty cool. We'll see how they look. All right. Just a quick announcement in regards to the site. I am no longer doing the Cowboys huddle with Foots the King. We kind of had just some scheduling issues between me and him, so just to take a little break from that. Nothing against Foots, obviously. He's still my boy. Still love Foots to death. He's one of the first guys that really reached out to me when I got into YouTube, and we've been good friends ever since. So some things they don't work out, and scheduling, that kind of thing, kind of got in the way. So but I am still doing a podcast. I did launch my own podcast here. It's going to be called the Frisco Report. Make sure you hit up some subscriptions on that. That'll help get my new podcast up and running. Okay, so and you can reach it by going to thefriscoreport.com. All right, so I have a little teaser trailer there for that podcast. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And give me a same opportunity I had with Cowboys Huddle, just to be a little bit more creative and speak a little bit more open than you can on YouTube, and go a little bit longer as well. So very cool. Hope to see you guys. Hit me up on following that as well. I will be that podcast. Like I said, just launched, so hopefully I'll get that out on iTunes and Spotify and Google Play and all that kind of thing. But you can still reach it by going to thefriscoreport.com. All right. So just get that news out of the way. Really appreciate everybody that has ride and died with me here at YouTube. I really appreciate all you guys. So first things first, let's talk about the game here. All right, 5 players, not even 5. Let's not even limit it to that. Let's just talk about who needs to show up in this game. All right, the first one for me, John V. Johnson, didn't have a good blue-white scrimmage. Didn't have a good game there. In that opener, that preseason opener, a lot of hype. Including myself. I mean, he's been doing good in camp. But we've seen these players come and go every year. It's somebody. So hopefully he's not the next Andy Jones, Lance Lenore. Hopefully he can step up in this next game and show what he can do. All right. Cedric Wilson, can he duplicate what he did? I'm not so sure that he's going to play this game. I'm not sure if he's still in concussion protocol. So maybe not him so much. But these younger guys need to step up if they want to, try to get that last spot. I want to see more from Tristan Hill. All right, I think he got a little bit shown up by some of the other players around him, some of the younger guys. So second round pick, there's a lot to be expected from you, and I think he'll be fine in the long run, but you would like to see a little bit more as as the season goes along. I think that's the type of player that Tristan Hill is going to be. I think he'll grow with us as the season goes. I don't see the superstar, instant gratification from him right now. So we'll have a little bit of patience with him. But the other guys that you want to take a look at, Tony Pollard, how many snaps do they give him? And does he do as well as he did in the first one? I think he will. We'll see how many snaps he gets. All right, so that'll be cool. Let's see what else. What else we got? Is anybody out there? Is the chat room open out? See, I don't know if this thing's working good tonight. I don't see the chat box. Anyway, so who else are we going to be watching? All right, defensively speaking, you want to see a little bit more from the younger guys, right? You know, from your secondary players. Darian Thompson, I think he's on his way to snagging that spot. Kayvon Frazier is really on. I think he's on the bubble right now. All right, Donovan Wilson making plays. Darian Thompson looking good. Special teams player. So I'm not so sure about Kevon Frazier moving forward. These younger guys are kind of taking the bull by the horns, as they say, and doing their thing. All right, so the running backs, let's see how they look. Does Morris get some more play? Weber and some of these other backs, so they're going to be expected to carry the load here. So we'll see what they do. The important thing, the backup quarterback position. All right, this is still a very important issue for us. Cooper Rush did look good. Mike White didn't look good, but the offensive linemen in that second half were atrocious. So the evaluation for Mike White has been very difficult for me because when they do block for him, he's still not that good. So and then obviously when he's under duress, he's really bad. So it's not looking too good for Mike White. I like what he did in the blue white scrimmage, but it didn't translate into the preseason game. But those offensive linemen need to help out, man. They were bad. Suafilo, Redmond, Cam Fleming blew up a couple of times too. They just didn't have a good outing. So hopefully those guys will flip the switch. All right. So backup linemen, we'll see what they do. Backup quarterback, we'll see what they do. Dorrance Armstrong didn't have as good as a game as I thought he would. Considering how good he's been looking, throughout the whole process here. So we'll see how he looks here. Linebackers, obviously Gifford's out with the ankle sprain. That's unfortunate. Hopefully they're able to stash him away, or maybe he still makes a team somehow. I mean, they're saying the same thing about Noah Brown, so why not Lou Gifford? You know what I'm saying? If they're gonna give Noah Brown the same type of treatment where you don't have to do crap and you still make the team, why not Lou Gifford? All right, I think that guy he looked really damn good. I was very impressed with him, and he looks the part too. Number 57, Lou Gifford. All right, so but he's not gonna play in this game, obviously, and probably not the rest of the preseason. But wide receivers, yeah, your wide receivers, the young guys, who's gonna show up in this game? All right, Cooper's not gonna play. Michael Gallup, I think he looks really good. I mean, he's beating everybody. This guy is making he's probably making the biggest second year leap from all the players. I do like Connor Williams. I think he's looking pretty good. He's stoning some people out there and making some holes. So he looks physically different and he's playing different. So he looks better. I feel a lot better with Connor Williams moving into this season. All right, it looks better. But Michael Gallup, he's taking that big leap. I mean, that sophomore leap. There's not gonna be a slump with him. All right, he looks like the real deal. So Michael Gallup, he'll probably get a few snaps or maybe a series or something. You don't want to keep him out there too long. Um, Defensively speaking, who else do we want to look at? All right, who else needs to show up? Jalen Jelks. Let's see how he looks. I think he looked pretty good. Joe Jackson, he had a good game last week too. So those two guys, they're really battling it out. For a roster spot. Ideally you wanna keep one of those players, if not both of them. Jalen Jelks has looked really good. Joe Jackson has looked really good as well. Joe Jackson can give you that position flex. He's big enough to play inside, and he can play on the outside. So that might give him the slightest of edges if it comes down to those two. But we'll see what happens. We'll see. Jalen Smith. Let's see how many snaps he gets. Don't need to keep him out that much. Blake Jarwin. he looked like the go-to tight end in that first game. So I want to see him some more because he really looked like the go-to guy. Like your escape valve type of tight end, and that's something that Jay Novacek and Jason Witten, especially early in his career, these were you can count on them, the go-to escape valve. If you're in trouble, you could get a couple yards, you can get them in the end zone, red zone threats. So um, that's a good segue. The red zone, all right. So they weren't able to punch it in that first series. Punch it in, all right. Let's get in there in this one. It's a Rams defense is good, but if you want to, if you've been saying you've been working on the red zone, we got to see it. I want to see it because that's starting to. I'm not saying it's really concerning me yet because obviously this isn't the dress rehearsal game, and they're not going to show all their plays and all the cards and everything, obviously, but you still need to show that you can score. I mean, there's other teams out here in the league putting up points. All right, so let's get some points. Let's score some points, man. And I know that Cooper and some of these other guys are not out there, but other teams have the same type of players out there. The same backups, and they're scoring points. So, Kellen Moore, find a way to get these guys to score some points. That's what I want to see in this game. All right, I'm not hitting the alarm button yet. I'm not breaking the glass for the emergency button quite yet, but I do want to see a little bit more offense. All right, I think the defense is fine, but that's it, guys. Didn't want to take this too long. I really appreciate you guys, and like I said, hit up the new podcast that I'm launching next week, the Frisco Report. Like I said, you can get to that by going to thefriscoreport.com. All right, so hit me up on that. Give me some follows, and I'll get that out to iTunes and Google Play and all the other providers here in the next week or so. And the premiere will be next week, so it's gonna be very fun. Thank you, guys. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. This has been a great off season, preseason, all the new subscribers. Appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys do make a difference, all right? And thank you all right? That's all I have right now, guys. I don't know what happened to the chat room. I didn't see it at all. I don't know if it was there for you guys. Hopefully it was. But if it was, it didn't show up on my phone. So apologies for that. I'll see you guys probably Sunday because I will be watching the game, but then I'm going to flip it over to the UFC fight, Nate Diaz. All right. I'll be watching that. So my follow-up to the game will probably likely be on Sunday. All right. So I'll see you guys on Sunday. Thanks, everybody. Peace.